And now, because Ruben, you have props, basically. I'd love to hear about how, you got onto this. This is part of like a sort of program series, a series, right? And how did that start off, and how did it feel working with them to showcase all this art?
Well, it's so nice to be able to show my artwork here at the Honolulu Museum of Art. You know, when my original dream was to make trophies for the Vans Triple Crown, and then I did that. And then my second dream was to have Kelly Slater win one of my trophies, and then that happened. And then I was like, well, maybe I can make it into the Honolulu Museum of Art. I'm kind of... It's been a progression, and actually watching about V-Land and that whole time, you're probably the same age as my oldest son. We're in that neighborhood, but the North Shore back in the day was an amazing place, you know, and seeing that was so cool. It brought me right back to my kids going to Sunset and that whole time. It was just amazing. And, this whole thing, is...
The shadow makes look...
is repurposing, recycling, using what's available, in Hawaii. In general, I think making use of what you have, and old surfboards and broken boards are definitely a resource that we have in Hawaii. And too many times people discard things that can be used. And I'm just trying to push the art form. I'm trying to create a distinctly Hawaiian art form with using old boards and trying to create something new.
My one follow-up question, say for instance that one, how long does it normally take you to create one of these pieces?
Well, that one I actually imagined it, and so it went pretty quick because I saw it in my head before I ever created it. And it's all noses and tails. As you can see, each one of these is the two sides broken in half and then cut into thirds or into two pieces and then glued together, structurally put together. And that one too, you can see is an older board that I kept the skin of the board to tell the story of all of the dings and all of the impacts. And by the time I got it, it had a whole history before I ever took it to the next place, and still kept some of what it was.
Is there a gallery where we can go see all your work?
I have most of my pieces are at my house at this, and there are some out galleries. But if you speak to my wife, she'll give you a card. So everybody, talk to her. Create something new and different. This morning, I pulled an old board, like a broken board, out of my collection, and I wanted to try to get it a little darker and season it, so I took out a torch and I started burning on it to see what would happen. And some interesting things happened, but you'll have to see my next piece to see that.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, the name was fire.